Look at the time. I'll never be ready. Put the pot on. You mix the cocktails. Here are all the ingredients, about 4 to 1. Bring them in here. I've got to get out of these. Oh, you're still here? I'm sorry. I thought I told you it's nearly 5 o'clock.
What happens at 5 o'clock?
From 5 to 7, Perry must relax. No patients, no phones, no visitors. I hate to throw you out, Ottavio, but it's rules of the house. Unbreakable.
I understand. It's just that, well, after all we've been through together, you might have at least offered me a drink.
Ottavio? No time to sip, swallow.
I'd like to paint you.
It would be nice. Why don't you talk to Perry about it?
I will.
Ottavio? I like you.
I must paint you.
That did it. Go on, Mr. Quaglini. Shake us up a little. Maybe we need it. But you do, too.
Why did she say that, Quaglini? She didn't have to say she liked you. What was she really trying to say? He doesn't understand her. She's unhappy. But why was she so gay? Oh, of course, she has to act gay. She's hiding a tragedy. Have you ever met a woman like her? No. Now, you've got to do something. But what? No, impossible. No, Quaglini, you can't. Quaglini, you wouldn't. Well, try it anyway. What can you lose?
Quaglini. Well, you get around, don't you? I thought you'd gone.
I'm still here.
Did you find something to paint?
Yes.
Good.
Doc, have you got a minute? I want to talk to you.
Couldn't we make it some other time? My wife is expecting me.
I know. It's 5 o'clock.
I see. She asked you to leave.
Yes.
Well, she wasn't rejecting you, Quaglini. It's just that this part of the day...
A sacred ritual. But can't it wait a few minutes? You'll live right upstairs.
In a happy marriage like ours, Quaglini, these little rituals are very important.
Look, Doc, you helped me. You forced me to see the truth. Now, I must help you.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that. I have only one problem at the moment. My wife is waiting for me.
Doc, don't you understand? I know something about your marriage that you don't know.
You like to shock people, don't you, Quaglini? You do that to attract attention to yourself. You didn't mean what you just said, did you?
Are you afraid to listen to me?
Let's go into my office. Now, what's troubling you?
This time, you're the patient. Now, prepare yourself, Doc. It's gonna hurt.
What is it I don't know about my marriage?
Yours is not a marriage. It's a tragedy.
My wife. Yes, dear?
Harry,
How's my date?
she's waiting.
I'll be right up. I was just having a few words with our artist friend.
Is Ottavio still here?
Ottavio is just leaving. I didn't realize I was living a tragedy.
You've enslaved a human being. Your wife.
So you've fallen in love with April. Why didn't you say so, Quaglini? All my friends love her. I'd be disappointed if they didn't.
You don't understand, Doc. I don't just love her. I'm in love with her.
Quaglini, for once in your life, face reality.
I love your wife.
I'm doing fine. You're the one that's not facing reality.
I know what you're up to, Quaglini. You're deliberately trying to provoke me. You want to see how I look when I'm angry. You sure like yourself, don't you?
I might. If I knew which one of my personalities was truly myself.
Just how many of you are there?
Oh, 2, 3, maybe 4. They keep increasing all the time.
How do you go about making up a mind? For instance, how did you decide you were in love with my wife?
Oh, that's easy. Whenever I have to make a decision, I call a conference of all my personalities. We argue it out, and we come to an agreement.
Typical neurotic.
Don't you have a personality or two to argue with?
No?
Don't worry. You will.
Who is this jolly creature supposed to be?
April?
That fat cook, my wife?
Why? Does it upset you? Don't you like it?
Like it. It's idiotic.
But you like her to cook for you.
But I don't force her to cook for me. She likes to cook for me, enjoys it tremendously.
Well, there it is. That's what it says. She likes to cook and enjoys it tremendously. We agree.
Is this the April you're in love with?
Oh, no. That's the April you're in love with. Only you won't admit it.
Quaglini? Yes, dear.
What's keeping you? Anything wrong?
No, dear. Everything is fine.
Is Ottavio still here?
He's leaving right now. Does April inspire you?
Beyond anything I've ever felt before.
Why don't you take this beautiful inspiration and pour it into your art? And paint. Paint. Go away and paint somewhere.
You're just trying to get rid of me.
That's a lie. Didn't I invite you here? Didn't I try to help you find people to paint?
You did. I'm grateful. I want to paint your wife.
As a fat cook?
And whatever else you've made out of her. I'm going to probe every facet of her character. And then I'm going to put her on canvas. She'll see herself as she really is and know that her life with you is tragic.
Quaglini, you're insane. I'm not going to let you paint her.
Okay. But you'll have to tell her why.
Get out of here.
But I've already asked her. She'll want to know. You're not afraid to tell her, are you?
Why should I discuss your monstrous insolence with my wife?
If you don't, I will.
Quaglini, put up your hands.
Why?
You'll find out. Just put them up. Come on.
Okay, Doc. But I'm warning you, I've got a punch like a mule. Touché, Doc. Come on, get up. And resort to brute force?
Come on, get up and fight.
I prefer to settle our differences intellectually.
Quaglini, you provoke me to violence. You're not going to talk yourself out of this one. Get up and let me teach you a lesson.
Then what?
I have no further plans.
All right, let's fight. But remember, if you don't let me paint her, you'll never know if I was right.
That's very interesting.
Yes.
Well,
Oh, hello, dear.
how charming. Why didn't you tell me you were going to relax down here? I'd have joined you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to delay anything. I'll go now.
Just a minute. Ottavio would like to paint you.
Yes, I know. He told me. Is it all right with you?
It might be fun, if nothing else.
Well, thank you, Doctor. Come to the studio. I'll be waiting for you. Day, night, anytime you say.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I couldn't possibly leave all my work. But you can come here. Paint me here.
Shall we say between 5 and 7?
Anytime before 5 or after 7.
Now, that's settled. Why don't we ask Ottavio for dinner? He did help prepare it.
Oh, did he? I didn't know. Will you have dinner with us, Ottavio?
You're sure it's all right?
Of course it is.